My husband told me, just sign the divorce papers and walk away. He thought I was too broken to ask questions. But his tablet was still unlocked, and one message changed everything. Before that, I thought I had saved him. I met Daniel in a crowded coffee shop on a freezing afternoon. He bumped into me, spilled coffee on my sleeve, and looked so genuinely embarrassed that I laughed instead of getting angry. I ruined your day, he said. It's just coffee, I told him. But he looked at me like even that mattered. That was how he got in. Slowly. Sweetly. He listened when I talked. He remembered small things. He made my quiet apartment feel less lonely. Almost a year later, his immigration situation fell apart. His visa was running out, and the company he hoped would sponsor him backed out. One night, I came home and found him crying at my kitchen table. I have to leave, he said. I'm going to lose you. I loved him. I trusted him. So I said the words that destroyed my life. Then marry me. 3 weeks later, we were married at a courthouse. After that, everything became paperwork, interviews, attorney fees, and bills. Daniel could not work for a while, so I paid for everything. Rent. Groceries. His phone. His car insurance. Legal fees. I worked all day, then took freelance design jobs at night just to keep us afloat. He would kiss my forehead and say, when I can work, I'll take care of you. I believed him. Years later, his permanent green card finally arrived. I cried when I saw it. I thought the hardest part of our marriage was over. 1 week later, Daniel changed. He stopped touching me. He criticized everything I did. He moved to the couch and said he needed space. Then, 3 months later, he sat me down and said, I want a divorce. I begged him to try counseling. He looked at me like I was embarrassing him. Pack a bag, he said. Go stay with your sister. I left in shock. A few days later, I went back for my heavy coat while he was gone. That was when I saw his tablet on the nightstand. It was unlocked. A message was opened from a woman named Olivia. At first, I thought she was new. Then I scrolled. She had been there before me. Daniel had planned everything. One message from the week we met said, I found someone. Older. Lonely. Good job. Perfect target. Then I found another. The American ATM is working late again. She thinks it is for our future. My whole body went cold. He had mocked me while I paid his bills. He had sent my money to Olivia. He had planned to divorce me after getting his green card, then bring her over later. I did not confront him. I sent everything to myself. Messages. Screenshots. Money transfers. Dates. Proof. A week later, Daniel slid divorce papers across a coffee shop table. Don't make this ugly, he said. Just sign. So I did. He smiled like he had won. But after the divorce was finalized, I walked into a federal immigration building with a binder full of evidence. Months later, Olivia was stopped at the airport. Daniel's status came under review. His job found out. His new life collapsed piece by piece. Now he is gone, and people keep asking if I feel better. I don't know. Maybe it was justice. Maybe it was revenge. But he built his future by stealing mine. Did I go too far, or did I just give him the ending he earned?